like live. Like, yeah, we're live. Woo! Welcome back to my living room. I forgot to shut the door, so I'm going to go do that after I introduce the show. Hey, I'm Ryan. This is Eargasm Comedy. We're bringing back the stay-at-home show, but in a new way. So, for everyone watching today, the show is going to be structured a little differently. Every week, we're going to have comics on. They're going to get to do 2 to 3 new jokes. It's going to be 2 to 3 minute sets. If they're on this week, next week they'll be crowd for the next round of comics. That way you, the viewer, don't have to see the same jokes and the same comics every week here at our virtual open mic. Aside from that, feel free to heckle in the comments like always. It'll be every Sunday around 4 o'clock. We'll be going live here from our living room to yours. It's the stay-at-home show. Stay at home, grab a beer, listen to some jokes. I don't know what to tell you. I've got a great lineup today of comics. I've got a new studio that I'm playing with, so if anything weird happens, sorry. And aside from that, it's a shorter set, so I'm just going to kick things off with some jokes I'm working on, if that's okay with you guys. I don't know what to joke about. I worked really, really hard for this house. Like, I'm really excited to own a duplex in the hood. Like, very excited. The house hunt was fun. I started off with a house that had water damage, like in every room, right? Like, and I don't know if you've ever had a house like that, but I'm in the kind of place where like you walk in and immediately you have questions. Like, you're just like, how? We're in a closet. How? There's not even running water in here, man. Like, how did this happen? Right? So like now I've got this place and it's beautiful. It's got the pergo floor. It's got tile in the bathroom. It's the size of a shoebox, and not like a good shoebox, not like a Nike shoebox. I mean, like, it's a Chinese shoebox where like you open up the shoe and they inflate. This is doing nothing for you. This is great. It's doing all the new stuff is awful. Perfect. Performing in a club next week. This is gonna go great. Thanks, Lisa. I got one more, and then we'll bring up the next time. I just don't know how to. It's all house related material. I've lived in the hood my whole life, but like every hood is different, right? Like every hood is a little. It's got its quirks, right? This one races, just up and down the road all the time. 3 a.m., 2 a.m. What's weird is I don't think they're from here because nobody in this neighborhood has cars that nice. Some nice fucker decided to come to my hood with all the bumps in the street and race up and down. It doesn't make sense to me. I haven't seen anything above Ford Taurus since I moved in. Matter of fact, I got people on scooters. That's like the level that this neighborhood plays at. Like buses and scooters and rust buckets. I don't know where all these V6s are coming from. I don't understand what's happening. This is not fun. That's all I'm going to get is that little chuckle. And literally, as I'm telling you this joke, one's going down the road. I don't know what they're called, but it's like the car that's like an ATV. It's happening live right now. Like, I don't know why. I don't understand why you're driving a dune buggy through a street in Cleveland. It's not adding up to me. I don't.
Where are you at on the west side?
In the ghetto.
Don't be scared to say it. Where?
Yeah. I don't remember the actual part of the hood. Hold on, wait. What's the hood? This is the stockyards. I'm in the stockyards. That's where I'm at.
Steel Yard?
No, Steel Yard's nicer. This is the stockyards. This is stockyards. Stockyards is where that dude abducted those girls and kept them in his basement. That's my neighborhood. That's where I live now.
Oh, you're on the Lower West Side. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh, by 90. Yeah, no, and I paid good money for this shit, okay? It was way more than
it's re-gentrified over there. I thought it was better. I thought it got re-gentrified.
Yeah, it is. It's a lot better than it used to be. They're gentrifying the shit out of the West Side.
Well, maybe I should joke about gentrification. Maybe you guys can help me make these jokes better at the end of the show. So that's all I have for you guys. I'm going to bring up the next comic and close that door. With that being said, is that
where all the magic happens at?
That's where the magic don't happen at. The magic is me taking 3 shots of NyQuil and passing out. That's the magic, okay?
I need to try the NyQuil thing maybe.
All right. Speaking of shots of NyQuil, this next comic I haven't seen in years, and I'm kind of excited to see what she does. Ab, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm always ready.
Good, because I wasn't. Hit it.
Hey, what's up, everybody? So I am a type 1 diabetic. I make noises. I wear, machines that beep when I'm high or low. Um, and dating, men do ask me a lot of, crazy questions like, do it affect the bedroom? Do it. I'm like, what do you mean do it affect the bedroom? Like, I don't get it. He's like, I mean, I'm just saying if we do it a lot, will that make your sugar drop? I'm like, yeah. Like, and what is a lot? Like, yeah, I mean, you moving. I mean, yeah. He like, all right, all right. Uh, I mean, I'm just saying, like, do it be dropping? I'm like, look, I'm telling you just like this. Man, you could be getting it in, and you know how men like to grab all on y'all and feel like they going as deep as they want or some shit like that. But I start shaking and sweating. He like, ooh, it's good to you, ain't it? It's good to you, ain't it? I'm like, no, that's just my sugar dropping. Um, I messed that one up. It was like I started shaking and sweating, but that's cool because I'm working on it. Um, but I do like the man that I do want. I want him to have a little bit of jealousy. Like when 3:30 in the morning come, I want him to wake me up and say, Ebony, who the fuck is low? Ebony, who is LOW? Ebony, who is calling you at 3:30 in the morning? Ebony, who is low? Answer the phone, Ebony. Who is that? And then I have to tell him it's about to be Jesus if you don't get me something to drink. Okay. Um, so okay, that was a good one. Um uh and then I'm working on this one. Like my mom does have dementia and it's been weird. Life has been lifing. Things started to add up. It made sense, you know. I used to think my mother used to always mess with me. She used to always look at me and be like, Janice, don't tell mama I ain't coming home. And I had to look at her like, is she being serious? And I'm like, you got your birth control pills? And then she'll look at me for a second. And it's like she'll pop back in, like, stop fucking with me. I'm like, you messing with me. You is messing with me. Like now, like, and then like I knew something was wrong, like when her man started calling me and saying, Ebony, I think your mama cheating on you. Why do you think she cheating on you? She keep calling me another man's name. And I knew at that moment my mother needed help keeping her hoes together. You know what I'm saying? Dementia is a real thing. It's real. You know, it's truly amazing. My mother pops back to her hot girl days. You know what I'm saying? And then the only thing that like really bring her back to reality is every time I ask her, like she'll say something crazy, talking about some drop me off over Tim house. And I have to keep hitting her with, you got your birth control? My mom's 65, so she is like, and then it just dying on her again. Like she just comes back to reality. Like, Abby, stop fucking with me. That's what she say. Every time I say that to her, she always say, Abby, you better stop fucking with me. My name is okay.
One more, Ab. One more. One more.
Oh, okay. One more. Okay. Whew. So yeah, I try to tell men I wear I'm a type 1 diabetic, you know what I'm saying? Men always want me to drink with them some wine or something. But this one dude thought I was trying to backdoor him. He thought I was trying to set him up. He say, man, something ain't right with you. I'm like, what you talking about? He like, man, you keep getting up and going to the bathroom. And I'm like, yeah. He was like, so you in the bathroom talking to somebody? And I'm like, sorry, I just had an extra glass of wine and my sugar is up. So yeah, I'll be going back and forth to the bathroom. Ain't nobody trying to set you up. This is my life. Yeah, I'm calling me the P girl. I don't care. I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? I told you I'll beep. Okay. I told you when you see that phone go off, like it's like you don't listen. I told you my sugar, when my phone go off and say LOW, that's my sugar. I told you. But I'm working on it.
Listen, we got a show we're going to plug for Eb at the end. You guys can check her out. What was it, Eb? I wrote it down. I can't read my own handwriting.
The pop out tour.
The Pop Out Tour. She'll be coming up there. You can check that out. We'll play it at the end. But thank you, Eb, for coming out. I have no idea who's behind you, but it's scary as heck. And, oh, that's a flyer. Okay, that freaked me out. I was like, there's danger in the room.
Right,
Listen,
like
speaking of there's danger in the room, this next comic, I am going to butcher his name, but give it up for Dave Ruggiero?
Yeah, it's close enough.
All right,
It's
give it up
Ruggiero.
for David, everybody. Ruggiero. Dave Ruggiero, everybody.
Ruggiero. Hey, I'm only going to do a couple because my back is killing me sitting on here without playing. Getting older, right? Born in the 80s, 90s kid, hip hop era. So I walked around with a hip hop, right? With a limp. My mom would say, you keep walking around with that limp and you're going to walk around with it forever. And I will be like, shit. Right? Usually I'll walk with the limp on stage. But she was right. You know, I've got it forever. Now I'm 41 and I walk around with that limp because my sciatic's all fucking pinched up. I can't bend at a 90-degree angle anymore. Tie my shoes. Let me try my black one real quick and I'll get out of here. You know how they say once you go black, you never go back? It's more of a strong suggestion. Because you can, and I did. It's been the biggest mistake I ever made. These fucking white bitches are ruining my life. Yeah, I got 3 baby moms. Three white baby moms. I call them the 3 musketeers. All right, thanks, Dad. That's it.
The Three Musketeers.
No, Muff with
Oh,
F. Muff. Musketeers.
The Three
Banging the fucking
Musketeers.
life out of me.
All right, well.
That's just new shit I've been working on, yeah.
I like the Three Musketeers. I like the Three Musketeers.
Thanks.
Eb, you missed the Three Musketeers. It was tragic. Okay.
It is tragic.
It is
dramatic.
You guys can check. This is not you. This is you.
That's not mine.
All right. You guys can check Dave
out
at the Funny Farm every Wednesday. They're doing an open mic there. You're welcome to join him. And he's actually on the way up there tonight for what's going on, Dave?
Well, not tonight. Tonight I'm going to the Gyro in Kent.
Oh, you're okay. Okay. All right. Well, thank you, Dave. And next up we have Alexa. Boom! Look at that.
Hi, awesome. So, yeah, I just wanted to talk about, I am a super clumsy person. Like today, I literally fell down the stairs. That's my impression of a woman dating a cop. No, I watch a lot of true crime. I do. That's one of my favorite things. I watch it on dates though. So when guys come over and Netflix and chill, we'll be like making out on my couch. We'll be like starting to fool around. And then halfway through, I realize I can't come because I'm just listening to someone on the TV talk about another person getting chopped up with a hacksaw. And I'm like, I can't come to this. They're not step siblings.
Oh my God.
I will say, like, I was watching this one story, and it was one of my favorite things. This woman, she put her newborn baby, she killed it by leaving it in a trash can. And I think that's so messed up. Because if you want to kill your child, just send them to public school. They'll get shot and the state will give you money. Like, I know, this is why I should never be a parent. Because if there was a shooting at my kid's school, my first phone call would not be to check if he's okay. It would be to a doctor in Florida to get a Brazilian butt lift with all that settlement money. I'm self-conscious about aging, guys. I am. I recently turned 30, which means, according to Andrew Tate, I am expired. And I started lying about my age on dating apps. And this guy caught me. He caught me because he picked me up. He took one look at me, one look at my Tinder profile, and he was like, there's no fucking way you're 12.
What the fuck?
Well, I'm just curious. Do you think if Chris Hansen goes to arrest a guy in a wheelchair who was trying to meet up with an underage girl, do you think he still asks them to take a seat?
I bet I'd have had it. Yeah.
So does so like I'm among the elderly right now. Just kidding. But no, does anyone
Bring me
know
some
like
back.
what age
Save
you're
me some.
supposed to start dressing like an adult? Because I was at the mall the other day and I was like looking at like moms and their kids and I realized I was not dressed like the moms. I was dressed like the teenager. But I don't think it's bad because I think I could still pull off the teenage look if I was on Dawson's Creek. Like the other day, I hooked up with this guy, and he was like, you have the body of a much younger woman and the face of a much older man.
Oh my god.
I hate how I look. Oh my god, like my teeth, my teeth are so bad. Like this guy told me to smile more, and I did, and he was like, "Honey, your teeth are like Hillary Clinton's friends. Some are missing, most are just dead."
Oh my god.
No, it's like it's weird. Like because I still like kind of dress like slutty. Like I wear the short skirts, but I feel like short skirts are kind of like going to the park. Wearing short skirts are like going to the park because the older you get, the creepier it gets. At a certain point, it's just like you just look like you want to touch kids. I don't know. I just think it would be weird to have a mini skirt on at your fucking knitting circle at the retirement home. Anyway, I think that's all I have. Oh, here's a fun note. I want to end on this. So I work as a cam girl, and working as a cam girl, I masturbate on a webcam for a living. But it's weird because I have to write off dildos on my taxes.
What
My
the
I write them off, and my accountant's like trying to
That's a
calculate
business
this.
expense. It's a business expense.
Right, it is a business expense, and he's just like, well, it seems like a lot of inflation because you're nowhere close to 9 inches. But I will say, this happened to me recently. I lost a dildo in myself on webcam. And it was embarrassing because I had to go to the doctor for him to take it out. But what's more embarrassing is because I live in the state of Texas, they made me listen to its heartbeat first.
Ooh.
I'm just kidding. I had my boyfriend go across the border and get it out with a coat hanger. Thank you so much.
Oh my god.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
That was best. I love every second of it though. All right. That's all we got for the Stay at Home Show. Real quick before we go, we're going to go through the plugs here. So you can check out Alexa. She's got this show coming up, Any Days and Night with Willie Nelson. I don't think it's that Willie Nelson. Once again, you can check out Dave. And we're going to lose audio here after this one. But Dave has got the Wednesday night open mic at the Funny Farm. That's down in Niles, Ohio. It starts at 6. You guys can check him out there. And then, Ebony, tell him what the name of your show is before we lose audio. I keep forgetting it. The Pop.
It's the pop out tour in Akron.
Pop Out Tour in Akron. Here's. All right.
Okay.
Thank you guys all for coming on. This is the part where we'd usually heckle each other, but I really don't have much to say other than Alexa, how did you manage to fit that much in? Into that was wild, okay? Just no children, okay? Just get rid of the children, stick with the dildos, okay? And then you're bookable, all right?
Right? Yeah. In Austin, you have to
Hey,
write.
I enjoyed the shit. I enjoyed it. And especially, now I will say this. Now, Alexa, your ass might get deported, okay? You might be one of them criminals Trump been talking about. Them U.S. citizens, they might want to try to get a out of here after that one. But I love it. I'm here. I'll do a free Lexus shirt. I'll do that one for you, okay? Because it was
Well,
good.
I was just thinking about it because, I lost 50 pounds this year. And if they send me to El Salvador, like, I'd either die, but when I get out, though, I would be able to fit in whatever I wanted at Forever 21. Like, I would literally be the only person doing, like, the 90s supermodel pose at the concentration camps with my hands on my waist. Just like, I'm size 0. Oh, my God.
You lucky because I'd be like, oh, is you hungry?
It's crazy.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of scary here, honestly. I've seen a couple of people get deported, so
Yeah, I just started seeing they was up here. Hold on. Hold on.
Seen or called? Where are we at? I'm just kidding. Evan, you just glitched out. Eb, your blood sugar stuff's hilarious. That's great. And then when you're, I got one thing I thought would be good when you're talking about your mom's birth control pills.
Mm-hmm.
You should slip in a vitamin. Like I've been slipping her vitamins for 3 weeks, telling her it's birth control. I think
Like
that
mine,
would be
it's
great.
your birthday. Oh, that'll be funny as hell. That would be funny as hell.
Shit. Mom's like, what have you been giving me? Flintstones vitamins.
Birth control pills. That's what your ass been taking. Goddamn it! Take these damn birth control pills, you little. Oh. So okay, so I just want to get y'all opinion on this real quick.
Go for it.
Okay, so uh, I do want to get like a little bit more faster with it because because you see how Alexa is because she just I'm gonna give her flowers before her ass get deported and shit. So so I'm gonna give her a flyer. It has always been a pleasure to see Alexa do her jokes on stage, from the damn trainee joke up until it made me listen to his heartbeat. You know what I'm saying? When it was stuck up in there. You know what I'm saying?
It was
That was good.
hilarious.
Um uh but yeah, so I'm starting to get a little bit more comfortable. But I appreciate all you guys, but I have to get off this phone. Hey,
Yeah.
David, I might just be seeing you up there at the Funny Farm in Niles, Ohio. You say on Wednesdays.
Yeah, come up there. This it's a good time.
Um, so I got to get out of here. What the hell I just do with the pens? I got to do damn homework. I ain't got no fucking pen. Okay,
When
now.
you finish your homework, you should hit up Barmacy too.
Okay. Oh, y'all still at the Barmacy as well?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna hit up Barmacy, but I'll be at the Gyro tonight if you can make it all the way out to Kent.
Oh no, I don't. Because I have a seminar at 8 o'clock.
Oh,
Um,
okay. Yeah,
All
then
right.
you
Well,
probably won't
that's
make
so
Barmacy either. Then
that's all the
Barmacy
show we
starts at
have for
8.
you guys. We'll stick around after if you guys want to, but that's all the show we got. We ran a little bit long. Next time we'll keep it to a tight 15. And thank you all for coming out. If you want to see what Eargasm's working on, we got this show coming up May the 4th. We're going to use these jokes for a good cause. We're benefiting 2 animal shelters out of Cleveland. Got a great lineup of comics, and you can scan this QR code, and it'll take you right where you need to go. Thank you guys so much for coming out, Dave, Ebony, Alexa. We loved having you. What are your socials, Eb or Alexa first?
Alexa Irizarry Comedy, ALEXA IRIZARRY Comedy on Instagram.
Dave?
Mine is Rugged Row on Instagram. It's RUGGIDRO.
And Eb's gone, so we'll just plug her in the comments later. Thanks, guys. We'll see you next Sunday about 4. Thanks for coming out.